Naji here. We are continuing a discussion with Langchain, and in this video we will be discussing on Chroma VectorStore. Now last video we have discussed about in-memory vector store, and if you guys are clear about those methods with respect to in-memory vector store, then the Chroma VectorStore is very easy because it is more or less similar. It supports most of the features that is supported by the in-memory vector store. Okay, so to start with, what you guys have to do, you guys have to install Langchain Chroma package. So I have already installed, I have run that, so you guys can do the same. Okay, and to demonstration, what I have done, I have created some sample document similar to our in-memory similar to what we have done with the in-memory vector store. So first we can create a Chroma DB. Okay, sorry. Two things that we need to do. First, we can import the embeddings. So for that, I can use the Langchain olama.embedding, and I can import the olama embedding. Olama embeddings. Okay. Now I can have a olama model, and here I can create olama embeddings, and here I can pass the model as, let me go to the model, and this is the model that we are going to use, llama 3.2 1 billion parameter. Okay, so we have our model. Now we can import our Chroma VectorStore. So for that we can import from Langchain Chroma dot. From that we got import the Chroma. Okay. Now we can initialize the Chroma DB. I can have a Chroma. Okay. Now here I am going to use from document. Here I can pass the documents. Okay. I can pass the document like document 1, document 2, document 3, and document -3. Okay, and here we have to pass the embedding also. So which embedding that we are going to use? So here we are going to use the olama model. We can execute this. Okay, so we have our Chroma DB is ready. Okay, now we can do the similar procedure or similar methods that we have done. I can write Similarity Search, and here I can pass query equal to weather. Okay, so we will have the details about the weather, and if you want to know, query search with parameters, I can do, search with score, I can do the same thing with here also, with Chroma DB also. Now I can implement the filter. Okay, for example, if I say that, okay, I need only k equal to 2, and say like if I need a filter, I can apply filter also. Here I can pass the filter, and I can say that, okay, source, I can say that source, I need the source from maybe news. Let me execute this. Then this time it will return only one record, because the source with news, we have only one record with the source with news. So that's why we are getting only one record here. Okay, and yeah, most of the, as I mentioned, like most of the methods that we can call here. And another thing that I can show you, there is another method that is Chroma DB dot similarity with vector store. Similarity with search by image, there is there, then relevance score, search by vector is also there. For that, what we can do, we can have a olama model, okay, and embed with query. Okay, so here we are explicitly here, let me give the query. Okay, let me give it something like this, weather, and I can execute this. Okay, so what actually we are doing, we are explicitly converting this weather to a vector, then we are using the search by the vector. So in this way we can easily use all the methods with respect to Chroma DB. But here there is one more thing, we are actually not saving the Chroma database, right? So if, what I mean is, if I close this notebook and if I reopen this, I will not able to restore the Chroma DB, because here we are not saving the Chroma database, right? For that, what we can do, so there is some something differently that we can do. Let me have a Chroma index I can create. Okay, for that I can mention Chroma. Now I can mention a collection name, just collection name as test collection. Okay, this is not the important one. The important one is we need to mention the persistent directory. Here I can mention the persistent directory as Chroma demo. So this is our persistent DB, and here we can mention our embedding function. So we will be using the Olama model. So let me execute. Then I can use the Chroma index dot add document. Okay, here we can add the document. So document which is equal to, I can pass document 1 and I can pass document 2. And if I needed, I can pass the IDs also. Just let me pass the ID also. Here we can hear doc1 and I can pass doc2. Okay, so this is done. So we have our Chroma index is created, and the persistent directory is the Chroma DB. So we can check here where is our Chroma DB. Let me check this. Here we must, let me refresh this one. See, here we can see a Chroma demo is created inside the vector store, because we are running this notebook inside the vector store. And here we can see the collection and the information with respect to the Chroma DB. So this is under the hood, it is using the SQLite. Okay, and let me restart this. I will show you how to load also. Let me restart this one. Let me restart the notebook. Okay, and if I do Chroma index dot similarity search, and I can pass query is equal to weather, this will throw an exception because the Chroma index is not defined. So for that, what I can do, I can just copy and paste the same code. Okay, I'm just doing to understand very clear understanding. So here I am creating the Chroma dot index, and Chroma is not defined. So let me go and run these things. Okay, the imports, Llama is also needed, Chroma is needed. Okay, now I can execute this. Okay, Chroma index is there. Now we can use Chroma index dot similarity search. I can pass query is equal to weather. Okay, now we are getting the result. Okay, because we actually saving the information with respect to vector store in our Chroma DB demo folder. So that is how the Chroma DB is working, and yeah, it's similar to, as I mentioned, it's similar to in-memory vector store. And in our next video we can discuss about another famous Chroma DB, that is the Fayaz Chroma DB. So there is, as I mentioned, there are a lot of Fayaz DBs there, like Elasticsearch is there, and Postgres Vector DB is there, and lot many more things are there. So you guys can go and check the Langchain documentation for more and more vector store DBs. Okay, so thank you very much for watching my video. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.